Hello and welcome to Fifth and Grace. This is your March full moon tarot reading. And just a little bit about this moon. It is the worm moon, which is the symbolism of spring, all the little worms and critters coming back to life after a long cold winter. It is also called the blood moon. And what's most interesting about this moon is we're actually having a lunar eclipse at the same time. So there's a lot of amplification going on. And as we come into this full moon, we are met with very powerful, transformative energy. This full moon is in Virgo, which is a sign known for its attention to detail, practicality, and deep connection to service. The shadow side of Virgo is perfectionism. And we'll talk about that in a minute. So this Virgo energy asks us to reflect on our routines, our habits, and our well-being, which is physical, emotional, spiritual, intellectual. And it is a time to examine where we might just need to clean up our lives, organize, declutter our minds, release any old patterns that are no longer serving us. The moons are always about release, 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 get rid of what we don't need anymore. And astrologically, because I know everybody loves to know this part, this full moon in Virgo is opposing the sun in Pisces. So this is bringing a really interesting dynamic of practicality combined with intuition. Pisces is the dreamer, the intuitive, and the spiritual seeker, which I love that my moon is in Pisces because that's how I get to do this. And Virgo calls us to ground the dreams, to get grounded in them and the physical practicalities. And we can take the Virgo helps take those Pisces dreams and turn them into the actual tangible reality in our physical world. And this opposition is giving us a chance to harmonize both of these energies together, to blend them, to blend our inner vision with discipline. Because those Virgo people, they're disciplined. I tell you what, I know somebody, I'm an Aries, and I always say an Aries needs a Virgo in their life as like a caregiver, right? That person to make sure that, you know, we know where our car keys are, right? Because Aries are, you know, we could be a little bit, we're children, we're babies. I always say I'm a highly functioning toddler. And when I say that to people, they usually take a moment and look at me and go, wow, that is the perfect description. So I'm like, yeah, and I'm not offended by it. It's mine. I own it. I take it. I wear it as a suit of armor. So this is the time when we want to really tune into the areas of our life for balance. So work and rest, dreams and action, all of that. We need to get that back together and moving and working for us to move forward. And there's some healing involved, releasing, and really getting into alignment. This is going to be a 3-card reading. And because we have this lunar eclipse, we're also going to be pulling in that energy too. So just think of it as an eclipse and a full moon reading all in one. The big message, the shadow side of Virgo is perfectionism, as I said. This is the time to let go of that. This is the time to say done is better than perfect. Because if you're hanging around waiting for perfection, you're not going to do anything. You know, I see people all the time. I'm in a couple YouTuber groups where people are like, okay, once I have everything I need, then I'll start my YouTube channel. And it's like, well, you're online right now. So what else do you need? And they're like, oh, I need, you know, $50,000 to build a studio and do this and all the lighting and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, nope, you have a phone. Start filming, post it. Great. You're a YouTuber. Congratulations. Do you see what I'm saying? Done is better than perfect. You can always get better later on, but just whatever needs to be done, just get on with it. And don't worry about perfection. Don't let that perfection paralyze you. This full moon and combined with this lunar eclipse is also going to help you, well, help all of us see paths that are open to us. You know, maybe they've been a little foggy for a little while, but this is going to illuminate a lot of stuff for us. And I think this is going to be a really powerful one, especially at this time of year. There's so much going on. You know, spring is coming, Aries season. We're starting a new energetic cycle. The flowers are popping up, all of it. It's a very exciting time. So I'm very excited about this one. So we're going to pull 3 cards. The first one is letting us know what is being illuminated right now. And this is going to show us what is coming to the surface during this full moon and what needs your attention and awareness right now. The second card is what is ready to be released or let go of. And this is going to highlight the things, the emotions, the thoughts, the limiting beliefs that we need to let go of in order to bring in new energy and make room for that new energy. You know, when you go grocery shopping and you come home and you realize, oh shoot, there's nowhere to put all this stuff. Yeah, it's the same thing. So we got to get rid of all the stagnant stuff that is holding us back so that we can call in better stuff, better energy for us as we move through this phase. And the third card is what is the next step or the message for your personal growth. And this card will provide guidance on what to do, your inspired action, or how to move forward, how to be in alignment with this energy. Whew. My full moon ones, I always write an intro. So yes, I did read that off of a sheet of paper because I don't want to miss anything. And you know me, if you've been hanging around here for a while, you know, there's no 5-minute conversation that I can't turn into 2 hours. Okay. So I like to keep on track. I do actually work from scripts quite a lot in my professional life, like out in the world when I'm working for people, I have scripts so that I cannot go off on a tangent. Absolutely not. Because who knows where we'll end up. And we'll just give the cards one more little shuffle and we'll see what comes out. Our first card, what is being illuminated right now? As you can see, it's a gorgeous sunny day here. The sun has returned to us, thank goodness, because honestly, I can't remember the last time we had seen sunshine before the last few days. Okay, card number 1, what is being illuminated right now? The Fool. The Fool. I don't know that I've ever pulled the Fool in reverse. So there's no timing connected to this card. And so it's now or before you're ready. What's being illuminated right now is, well, I mean, upright, this is exciting. It's a new adventure. It's, you know, it's all very positive and youthful and it's naive and it's fun and woo, let's go. In reverse, it's letting us know that we just can't be apathetic anymore. We can't be just, you know, not making a choice is still a choice, my friends. You know, not doing the things is still doing something. So let's snap out of that energy and get ourselves into something more exciting, something inspired, something that excites us or lights us up. If you do not have anything in your life that is lighting you up right now, I'm so sorry to hear that. But it's time to find something. It's time to leave your house and go do something. Go to the library, go to a bookstore, go to a cafe, go have a little adventure, go for a walk in the woods, anything that will inspire you or light you up. Listen to your favorite music. Go back and read a book that you loved, that you found really inspiring. If you read a book, even a novel that kind of changed who you are as a person, go back and read that book again. You know, but this is about a need for fresh beginnings. It's okay to release a whole bunch of stuff that's holding you back so that you can start fresh. Clean slate, brand new life. It's okay to do that. It's okay to reinvent yourself every few years. Many of us do it. Many of us do it. But it's really, what it's illuminating here is, I want to say like low self-esteem based on maybe choices we've made in the past that haven't worked out the way we wanted them to. They always work out. They just don't always work out the way we want them to. So don't let your past perceived mistakes hold you back from moving forward. Don't let the fear hold you back. You know, I see people and they've had 3 failed relationships, and there's no such thing as a failed relationship, by the way. It's just a relationship that's run its course. But, you know, say we have 3 relationships in our past where it didn't work out the way we wanted it to. So we're afraid to move forward in another relationship. well, that's not going to bring you joy. Like you got to take chances. You've got to say, you know what? I'm not my past. I'm not my past decisions. Starting today, I'm making new decisions that are better for me and in alignment with the life I want and desire and want to achieve. And I'm going to go for it. That's the energy we need to get back into. And I know it's hard. We've been hibernating for a while, and it's like, you know, I think what's coming in my mind right now is like the big bear, like coming out of the cave, like, what day is it? What's going on? Yeah, it's like that. It's that energy. So get yourself out of the cave. It's time to giddy up. Okay. And get on with something. There's a little tough love for you. A little tough love. What is ready to be released or let go of? The Ace of Swords. Oh, there's a lot coming in. The Ace of Swords, definitely there's somebody watching this who needs to get out of a contract that's holding them back. That could be a soul contract. It could be an actual human life contract. One way or the other, this person needs to release that contract. For everybody else watching, what we need to release is our confusion, the lack of clarity, the again, punishing ourselves for decisions that didn't work out the way we wanted. It's okay. Like, it got you here, right? Like, we're still here. What's the worst that can happen? We're still here. It's all good. It's all good. You're fine. You're safe. But you're telling yourself a story that isn't true. And I know how easy it is to do that. I do it all the time, and I have to snap myself out of it. You know, when you have those, you used to wear an elastic band and snap yourself every time you were having a negative thought. Yeah, I remember those days. Obviously it was raised by boomers. But definitely we want to tell ourselves a new story. Because the story we're telling ourselves is not working. It's not working for us. It's not serving us. And again, when we're in full moon energy and eclipse energy, this is the time to release the things that aren't serving you. So all these shizzy stories you're telling yourself, like you're not worthy, you're not good enough, you're ugly, you're too fat, you're worthless, whatever nonsense you're telling yourself based on the feelings that have come up from your past, it's time to tell yourself a new story. If you need help with that, let me know. We can do tapping together. I've got tons of affirmations. We can get you on track. Absolutely. Reach out. We'll work together. We'll get you on track and set up to move forward in a much better frame of mind and mindset. Okay? Because your limiting beliefs and the stories you're telling yourself, that's what's holding you back here. And we don't want that. It's a beautiful time. The sun's coming back. The snow is melting. The little critters are coming back. The crocuses are popping up. Like, this is the perfect time for renewal. The perfect time to reinvent yourself. As the world comes back to life, you should too. And yes, I just told you what to do. I told you what you should do. So there you go. Listen to Auntie Avril. She'll never steer you wrong. And then our final card, what is the next step for your personal growth? Get on with it. Deal with yourself. Deal with yourself. And by the way, there's no timing on this card, so it's now or before you're ready. Page of Cups. We're going to grab the timing page on this one. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Right now or before you're ready. There's no timing connected to this card. So this is heal your inner child, number one. Our pages are always about education, learning, new journeys, new paths, things like that. They're not as strong as an ace. An ace is like, woo, start of a whole new adventure. This is like, just giddy up and get on with something. Really, start something. And if you need to educate yourself and to be able to do that new thing, this new path, this new journey, do that. That's why the pages are always the students, because we often need to learn something before we can take the next step. And that could just be as simple as, you know, learning how to edit a video, or learning how to parallel park, or learning, you know, there's all kinds of things we need to learn in order to move forward. And it's important that we learn them. But there's definitely, you know, in terms of a next step, heal your inner child. Because the stories, the shizzy story that you're telling yourself about yourself doesn't come from your current adult life. It's coming from trauma, or a moment in your childhood, or, you know, something, you know, maybe a parent said something awful to you and you've clung to that. You've made that your identity. So this is, or it could be a full-on childhood trauma. That's for you to tell me, not me to tell you. And so we definitely want to heal our inner child, do the shadow work. That's a big one. Once you do shadow work, your whole life changes. All those repeating patterns in your life, they go away. They absolutely go away. I've seen it myself. I've done it myself. I love doing shadow work. It is incredible. Absolutely incredible. But there's definitely something coming that is going to, like, an opportunity is coming, some good news. Tap into your daydreams. Absolutely tap into your daydreams. Imagination is where all the magic lies. If you cannot imagine it, you cannot achieve it. So tap into your daydreams, do some journaling, create the vision board for the new life you're going to create for yourself, and call in the life you desire. And change your story. Change the story you tell yourself. That's what to release. It's limiting beliefs. It's limiting beliefs. And if you need some support with that, get in touch. All my links are in the description, including the link to this deck. This is the Fountain Tarot, and it's a very affordable deck. It's about half the price of what decks usually start at. So you're in good shape there. And don't forget to click subscribe. It really helps me grow my channel, which I'm trying to do. I'm really working to hit those magic numbers so that we can have a membership, and then I can do even bigger, broader stuff for everybody here. And my Patreon is there. My tip jar is there. My Etsy shop is there. Every once in a while I add something new. So if there's anything that you don't see there that you would like to buy, but you'd feel more comfortable buying it through Etsy with like all of their security and everything, by all means, let me know. I'll pop the listing up there, and then you can grab it that way. Or if not, if you would like to just come directly to me for a reading, you can do that too. Just send me a message on my website, or let me know in the comments, and we'll make that happen. I'm just going to let you know it does cost less if you just come directly to me, because Etsy takes their fees. So I've added that onto the price. So if you want to pay more for the security of Etsy, by all means do that if that's more comfortable for you. And if you're comfortable just coming to me directly, then it will actually cost you less. Anyway, don't forget to click subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know you pop by to say hello, and click like, do all the things, share. And let me know how you're feeling at this full moon and lunar eclipse. And as ever, have a magical day.